the people.
Yeah.
Voice sounded really great.
Oh my God, it's awesome.
If you have a baby,
Oh yeah, it depends. Like if
he or she will be 5 years is a while from now.
love you, buddy.
Love you.
He's taking a time. My outfits for Nana. That's an outfit. I'm sure she'll appreciate that.
That's so good.
Congrats, Catherine and Max.
You want to cut it?
That's exactly why I didn't want to mix it up. There you go. Yeah, it does.
I brought an old camcorder because Nana and Grandpa insisted that I get lots of pictures, and I figured everyone, everyone over 30 remembers what this is.
Exactly. Oh my God.
You look so pretty. Usually I bring fresh. It's always up. You want to go meet one more person? I had no idea either. Like, oh, that's exciting. Oh, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. It's so exciting. Yeah.
Do you want to
It is really funny. I saw those things
Thank you, clickers. Clinkers, whatever the proper term is. I am Stephen. I am Catherine Mirassou's father. She's no longer my daughter. I'm her father. Which is appropriate for this meeting. I just want to welcome you all to Livermore. It is our magical place. We love where we are. And we couldn't be happier that you're all here. There's nothing like family. There's nothing like seeing a lot of little kids running around. It's awesome. It gets your heart pumping and it gets you feeling young again. Thank you all for being here. Bruce is going to get up and say some words. And anybody else who wants to speak, you're welcome to come up and say whatever horrible things you want to say about my daughter. I mean about my son-in-law. And then I'll finish up after this. Cheers, everybody.
Thank you, Stephen, and he picked out this place and we connected here, I think, in Livermore.
Yes.
And it's a lovely place. Thank you.
Thank you.
I am Bruce. I am Max's father, and very happy guy tonight. About, what was it, 6, 7 years ago, no, about 8 years ago, I moved out and moved in with Maria and my partner. And she very graciously opened her home to this guy who wanted to go to law school and was looking around, and Santa Clara University accepted him into law school. I don't know. Good standards, I think. Anyway, so we're very privileged to have him move in, and it wasn't soon after, maybe a couple weeks, he brought this friend over, and wonderful person, Katherine, and sure enough, they very quickly, I could see falling in love, and both wonderful people, but more than, even beyond being falling in love and having a beautiful personal relationship, as it turns out, going to law school together, Catherine is in Santa Clara University, Max is there, they became an incredible team. And it was wonderful while you were with us, and then when we get to visit with you, to watch you two guys work with each other, studying and passing ahead of schedule, at least for that. And then working. I don't know if I've seen a couple work harder and better together than they did in studying for the bar exam, which they both passed. So I'm trying to think about what to say, and I think to sum up what I was been trying to describe is they not only are a beautiful couple and have beautiful love, they, Catherine and Max, make each other better. The sum of the two is an incredible thing. And with that, I am so pleased to honor their love. I hope you will join me in a toast to the remarkable, wonderful love of Catherine and Max. I'm representing the Mirassou family. If you knew my children, some of you do, you might rightly ask yourself, why aren't they here and speaking in the voluble and ebullient manner in which they always speak? I don't know why. So I'm standing in these places tonight. On behalf of my wife, my oldest daughter, Cable, my oldest and only son, Aiden, Sarah, my youngest daughter, all of my father, mother, and my cousins, and my nieces and nephews, and my brother-in-law, all over the country. Thank you so much for being here. This is what family's about. This is how you create a extend family. When you get married, you eventually have babies. You're holding your niece. You'll be holding your daughter a year from now, maybe. Or 2 years from now. There's nothing greater than when I was a child, my sister Pam and I were the only two in our family. I love you. I always, when I was a young boy, I wanted a big family. I knew when I got married I wanted a lot of kids. And I was blessed with 4 amazing human beings as my children. And now 3 amazing grandchildren and more on the way. No pressure. Whatever happens, it happens. And others, to be certain. There's something about creating the future with your children, creating the future
same thing, who believes in helping others, who believes in being more than just for himself. The two of them together, as Bruce said, are an amazing team. Looking very much forward to seeing one of them in the governorship at some point in time. When Catherine was 7, she said she's going to be the President of the United States. She was born in a double wide trailer in San Jose, so she will be the last president born in a double wide. We're very excited to have Max become already part of the family. It will be nice to put a bow on it and a ring on it, and it's a beautiful thing to celebrate with all of you as we help propel them into the future, helping all of us to greater and better things. Cheers to this. You're gonna repeat after me.
Yeah.
Hello, how are you? Excellent. We're very excited about what's about to happen. We're going to start in a few minutes. It's going to take a few minutes, and then we'll have another married couple in the family. We're very excited. It should be awesome. It's a beautiful place. A lot of beautiful people here. We wish you all were here celebrating with us. Love you guys.
Which I appreciate.
We can be heard, yes?
Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. Just a couple of announcements before we start. There is a large bottle of wine over on the entry table that we would love all of you to sign if you want to, as the signatory, as the book that they'll drink at some point in time. So please sign that. There's also Max&Katherine put together an amazing blend of wine for you all. You each have a half bottle of wine that's also over on that table, so please make sure to take that with you. There are some wine skins. If people are traveling by plane back home, wine skins are a great protective device. Please take one and you can put it in your luggage. It should be good to go. Beloved family and friends, we're gathered here today in this beautiful place to celebrate the union of two wonderful people, Maxwell Jeffrey Nelson and Catherine Hope Mirassou, as they share with us their marital pledge. Catherine and Max chose Lake Dalval because of its obvious beauty, their shared love of nature, and because it resembles the place that Max grew up. They wanted all of us to be able to commemorate this magical day with them in the town they've chosen to call home. And I know that the rest of the Mirassou family is very happy that that's the case. There is no greater force than love. There's nothing like the feeling of knowing another person like you know yourself. Nothing like the feeling deep down in every heart, and in the very heart of you, that you would, without question, do anything to make your other half happy. When you are in love with the person you're spending your life with, the world is less frightening. The best days are brighter and more frequent, and each of you is the balm to help soothe whatever pain may come along. The future is unknown, of course, and yesterday's cannot be changed. You only have to make today
You only have today to make something extraordinary of your shared life together. A well-lived life is one filled with purpose, curiosity, and especially love. I'm incredibly honored to be doing this. And when Katherine and Max asked me, my heart grew 3 sizes bigger. There is a wonderful inevitability to this. We are in the presence of incredibly admirable people. Most of you know their history. Most of you know that they came from different parts of the country to go to law school. That they came to law school in a serious fashion. They were not looking for relationships. They were not looking to find a Mr. or a Mrs. at that point in time. But the world has a way of bringing people together. And we couldn't be happier that that's how things happened. You both approach life with curiosity, purpose, and passion. Katherine has been a lifelong traveler. Some of her best days in college, I think, were when she was in Europe, traveling by herself, a baguette under the arm, a bottle of wine, and a book on some bench in the south of France somewhere, by herself, learning more about herself, learning more about the larger world. Max and Katherine both got together in law school in Europe. A frenzied chase in the Paris airport, I think, finally to get together after weeks apart, the longest that they've actually been apart as a couple. That curiosity is an incredibly valuable commodity. We need to be curious about our lives together, certainly. We need to be curious about what we can do as people to help other people in the world. And curiosity is something that once you have it and once you live that kind of life, you're never going to be without things to learn. Purpose is also an important quality. You two are incredibly admirable because of the fact that you chose the kind of careers that you've chosen. You could have gone to big law firms, you could have chased the dollar, you could have done all of those things that we watch on TV. But instead, you chose to help people. You chose to work for cities. You chose to help people to have better lives. And that's an incredibly valuable thing to give to the rest of the world. The residents of Livermore and Sacramento don't know how lucky they are yet. We suspect they will, though, at some point in time. And passion. Nothing great is accomplished without passion. Passion is that quality that allows you to get up every morning, even when life has a way of kind of kicking you to the curb every now and again. And the fact that you did get together after a week of law school, even when it was not part of what you wanted to do, shows that there was a desire to be together, a desire to create something greater than yourselves as individuals, and that's something that is incredibly beautiful to me. There's a lot of marriage advice that you find online. Go online and you can get all the marriage advice that you could possibly handle, way more than you need, actually. I've got just a couple of things I want to say before I wrap up. You have to be kind to each other. Life can be tough. Work can get you down. Certain things will happen in your lives that you certainly wish didn't, but that can send you askew. You two are the rocks upon which each of you is moored, and you have to be kind to each other because the world will kick you. Support each other, especially when times are tough, obviously. Talk a lot, communicate with each other, tell each other what's triumphant about the day, what's bothering you. Open communication is what gets you through those tough times. And the last, but certainly the most, love each other hard, always. That is the thing that will get you through every challenge. Everyone here, all of your friends and family are here to help you. We're all excited to see what amazing things you both do with your lives together. As a father, all I want for my kids is that you're happy. And I couldn't be more gratified and honored again to be the officiant at your wedding, to welcome you into our family, as I already have many times, I hope, and to see it continue to grow with your love, and to see you again as models for a life well lived. I love you very much. Catherine, you have something you want to say? I can, sure.
Hold it closer to her mouth.
Don't be coy.
All right, I'm gonna try not to cry because I already started. Max, it was as if we were best friends on the day we met. Within one conversation, I knew I wanted to be closer to you. Then after our first study date, I told my sister I was in trouble. In part, I was worried about the distraction, but more besieging was the way that I had never felt a connection so strong. There's so much magic in remembering how and when we fell in love. In the midst of law school, both of us intensely focused on our work and trying hard to resist the urge to drop our books and talk to each other. The weekends we would spend out in nature to try and ground ourselves amidst our busy schedules and touch grass, as you like to say. Textbooks perched on a damp wooden picnic table while we nap in a hammock strung between two trees. I can't imagine a more fitting place for us to marry in front of our family and friends. We fell in love in the mountains and by the water, our relationship born out of the nature that surrounds us now. Our first date was on a hike in the Quicksilver Hills, where we climbed a hill and then spent a long time talking, sitting on a bench overlooking the scenery. The first time I told you I loved you was in a tent under the stars a few weeks after we met. We affirmed we are best friends when we traversed the entire floor of Yosemite on a brisk winter's day, chatting for hours, and then finished it off eating cold pizza and watching the sunset from the trunk of your truck. I knew I wanted to marry you after you took me to where you grew up and we biked around the lakes so familiar to you and kayaked down the river and through the trees that edge your home state. If I knew on the day we first studied together what I know now, I never would have worried. You were never a distraction. We have only ever made each other stronger and better. You made me feel secure in a place designed to make you feel doubt and worry. You made me try things I might not have thought to otherwise, comfortable pushing myself when I knew you'd be there to catch me if I fell. We felt sure enough that we wanted to be with each other that the outside challenges didn't prevent us from wanting to try. More than the endorphins and dopamine of falling in love, it is everything we have built in the nearly 6 years since this beginning period that makes me know that I want to be with you forever. I have never felt a level of comfort with anyone like I do with you. I can be unabashedly myself with you, and you love me all the more for it. You've taught me to love myself for my flaws and to embrace the unconventional. You make me a better person every day. You challenge me like no one I've ever met, pushing on the weak spots in the beliefs I hold, or asking questions to get me to dig down to the roots. You're also the most patient person I've ever met. With me. With everybody. It's not a virtue of mine, as you know, but you display it so readily that I try to match the patience and grace that you show. You are the levity to my diligence, but also the practicality to my wishful requests. You balance me in just the way I need and hope a counterpart would. But most of all, you are a true partner. There is nothing like the strength I feel when the two of us are together, talking about the next phases of our lives, or how to improve the ones we're in now. I can't wait to see what we'll build together next. As we take these next steps, I promise to continue to work every day to make our partnership stronger. I promise to always cherish our weekend coffee walks and talks together under the morning sun. I promise to practice patience and grace and giving each other the benefit of the doubt. I promise to tell you how I feel, even when it's hard, and to not let issues sit unresolved when it would better serve us to work them out. I promise to push you to be the best version of yourself and to let you do the same for me. And I promise to care for you and to support you tenderly when you're feeling like the worst version. And finally, I promise to tell you every day how handsome you are, how lucky I am, and how much I love you.
Max? You're crying. I'm not crying. Respond.
Destroyed.
Counselor, your rebuttal?
Yeah.
sweetness. Being with you expands my life, gives me greater purpose, provides me belonging, teaches me the ease and the cadence of love. With you, I am a version of myself that I love. And from your love, I am comforted, inspired, and optimistic that my best days are ahead with you by my side. Our life together has been filled with growth, learning, and opportunity, made steady by the love, care, joy, and respect we share for each other. Together, we welcome each other's individuality, each other's unique path in this life, the quirks that make us wonderful, and the spirit of person that makes us true and whole. Katherine, you are a force that draws good people to you and keeps great people near. You are a soul and a person constantly ascendant and selfless, working to improve your life and the lives of those around you. You are devoted to your family, your communities, large and small, and your values. You are proud, yet not prideful, confident, but not arrogant, kind, but no pushover. You have edges, but throughout you are soft and tender, except those places where you are steely and strong for those you love most. You are beautiful and elegant, smart and analytical, open-minded and inquisitive. When you are all these wonderful things, it challenges those around you to be better. And from this, I have reaped great benefit and will continue to. When an amazing woman like you enters any man's life, his schmuckiness feels accentuated, his vulnerabilities and all which he lacks feel utterly exposed. And I know this firsthand. But when a woman like you stays in a man's life, his powers feel infinite, his potential maximized beyond what he even foresaw for himself. And if he's worthy of it, he learns his best qualities aren't those that made such an amazing woman interested, but those qualities that made her committed. And I know this now. And I am so grateful to be worthy of your love for the life I have ahead of me with my beautiful wife, with our two families, and our friends by our side. Katherine, my promise to you is my practice. To practice love and patience daily, humility, humor, and grace, tenderness and joy, to be true to myself and to be real with you, to love your family, your spirit, and your path in this life, and to support you all the way throughout, to love you, show you love, and to hold your love close, to be your husband and always your friend. I love you very much.
Should we get to the good part, the legalese? Katherine Hope Mirassou, do you take this person, Maxwell Jeffrey, to be your lawful wedded spouse? Do you promise to love and comfort him, to honor him and keep him in sickness and in health, in prosperity and adversity, and forsaking all others, be faithful to him?
I do.
Maxwell, do you take Katherine Hope Mirassou to be your lawful wedded spouse? Do you promise to love and comfort her, to honor her and keep her in sickness and health, in prosperity and adversity, and forsaking all others, be faithful to her? By virtue of the authority vested in me as Deputy Commissioner of Civil Marriages for the County of Alameda and the State of California, I now pronounce you married under the laws of the State of California. We all raise our glasses or put our hands together for Katherine Hope Mirassou. Natural difference.
blue one. Up there, you love it.
Hey, ready?
I guess.
I bought that before the shower. Why? It's okay. I was like, how is it
That's a good idea.
keep me rocking all of the time. Red wine and make me feel so grand. Paying $1 million and it just in my hand. Red wine and make me feel so sad. Anytime I see you go, you make me feel bad. Red wine make me feel so fine. But the fact is about the same.